It's the Initiates. We back. We are the #1 spiritual podcast on the internet. Align your chakras, gain some knowledge, make more dollars. You are now tuned into Scholars. Join the Discord. Be a part of the conversation. The Initiates Podcast and the Initiates Nation. Roll up your favorite pack and your best libation. Take some notes or go deep into meditation. The time we share is soul creations. Enjoy the show.
Got a quick question, man. I was thinking about like being a young dude and older chicks inviting you over and they hitting you with like the seduction game, the strawberries and the just make you feel like real comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Royalty, treating you like royalty.
Treating you good, man. I just was wondering, like, do fellas experience that in these days and times?
In the current days and times? That's a very good question. I mean, I personally don't, but I mean, I don't know if that's something that's readily available for our brothers out there, but hopefully it is. I shade to the family, to the collective, so we back in here.
Nah, cause I just
that was on your mind while the intro was playing.
Yeah, it got real sentimental. I don't even know what I even came.
Real sentimental.
Like, I just was having visions of like a slim goddess, you know what I'm saying? With a dark setting room, you know, just inviting me in. It's like smelling like potpourri, you feel me? It's just no TV on, just candlelight, and it's just like she in some lingerie, you know, just
that
seduction.
Sound like the shit right there. That sound like the shit right there.
I don't even want no more leggings in a tank top no more. I'm off that, man. No, that's
you don't want her to put on your favorite jersey and just wear that around.
Nah, man. I'm talking about seduction, man.
Real femininity. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, man. So yeah, we're gonna be reacting to some videos today, man. What you got to say before we get into this thing, man? And I want y'all to what type of questions, what type of feedback, what type of comments, blow them up in the chat, man. We would appreciate that.
Shout out to the collective, peace to the tribe, peace to the collective. Shades to the ancestors known and unknown. This is a dope Saturday evening. We caught wind of each other on the right time with the right schedule at the right time. So we just wanted to take advantage of this. This is not necessarily a particular podcast, but we trying to flow with it just to keep our faces and names out there for the people and everything. WhiteRabbitPsych.com, MoonDayMystic.com, InitiatesForTheFlame.org, GoodMystic.com. We are developing a more attentive repetition when it comes to showing people what's good. So I'm just happy to be here. How about you, bro? Big bro.
Yeah, man. I'm just chilling, man. Kind of like a short day, so I just been more just reflecting, man. Still riding off this new moon current, about to get settled into the routine of things. I like to get my pace started on Sunday.
Okay.
No need to wait till Monday. And
facts. What's the energy like for you over there in Detroit?
Man, I don't know. It's the D, man. That's all you can say. You just gotta you gotta mind your business and focus on positive things, because
You can't control type shit.
yeah, I sometimes say the serenity prayer on my walks and throughout the day,
Mhm.
courage to change the things that I can and the wisdom to know the things that I can't, or something to that
Something
effect.
along those lines.
Something along those lines, right? And just kind of controlling what I can control and letting go what I can't let go. Well, letting go what I can't control.
That's what's up. What's the this first video came to me probably last week during the search and everything. Um, I just thought it was interesting based off of the dynamic of um, how women choose to speak to men they are not familiar with, and men choose to speak to women they are not necessarily familiar with.
All right, let's get into it.
How about that?
Go ahead, Mimi.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead,
Okay,
Mimi.
thank you. Because I mean, it's the question was directed towards women, and I don't want to just be a seat filler up here tonight. So with that being said, is it embarrassing
Sassy.
for? I don't want to be I don't want to be a typical woman and interrupt you. Are you done?
Oh God,
Yourself, girl.
Ooh, if I was one of them niggas,
Oh, I love her.
Be yourself, Mimi. If you gotta interrupt these niggas, interrupt.
I mean, I'm new here. So
She got to be mixed. She got to be mixed. You think she got? You just.
I don't want to.
Don't listen to me.
I know, girl, because I heard you earlier. I don't want to get in no trouble. I don't want to get in nothing.
They hate me over here.
But for me, is it embarrassing to have a boyfriend? I think that's very it's dependent on a couple of things. First of all, I'm a grown woman. I don't call any man my boyfriend. Okay. So I'm not out here if I do have a boyfriend or a man or whatever, I don't think it's appropriate for me to be posting it on the internet. I am not a fan of that. Every time I see these couple accounts and they're like, Bobby and Whitney or whatever, we go together and we so happy and we blah blah blah, and then next thing you know, a year later they're broke up and then they deleted all their videos, and I just think that's stupid. Really, honestly, you may not know I have a man until you see my wedding pictures online, and that might be the one time you see it, and then after that it's back to business because I'm a bag chaser and I chase the bag.
Yeah.
And I don't need anybody in my business because one thing that happens, and I'm not a 25-year-old. I'm not gonna tell my age or anything like that. Y'all can guess in the comments because y'all been doing that all night about what color I am and all of that too. With that being said,
The niggas hand move. Just want glasses.
with that being said, I'm gonna get to the bag. I really don't care to share my personal business online. I think that is distracting, especially because I will say this, and I think that men do it too. When men are out here, I will tell you this, men are not out here posting their woman all on the internet. It's not as if it's only women that are embarrassed to have a boyfriend. Men are not out here posting they got a girlfriend or a woman. I mean, if they are, they're usually getting caught up in some mess because women are messy, and a woman is going to find out who your man is, and then they're going to try to f him, and that's just how it goes.
I don't know what the f I'm listening.
I don't know neither.
I was waiting for her to get to the point, bro. Like I was hoping that she was going to find a point eventually.
Yo, she was in like 5 different fields. Like she started out by trying to correct the nigga, and then went straight full on into some vindictive. Like it got weird. Like it like all sort of flowed together. Like I totally forgot what she was talking about from the beginning to at the end.
Yeah, man. It's like,
wow, womanese. That's womanese. That's womanese, bro. Holy shit, bro.
It's like, man.
I lost brain cells on that one.
Yeah, that's why I can't formulate an opinion on it because it's like it drank the
Let it
bitch.
play a little bit longer type shit.
I was trying to because I wanted her to get to the point of what she was actually trying to say.
She didn't have one necessarily. She just wanted to talk back to the other dude. Like, this is why I said this is about how women and men do this, and they don't necessarily know each other. These are two people that probably only saw each other on this panel. Now, whether they know each other offline or not is immaterial. At the end of the day, the way the interaction comes off is they don't know one another. My thing is, why would you choose to speak to a person that way that you don't know? For both sides. This is not gender specific.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to if when you on those panels, it ain't really about what you talking about. It's like you walking into a boxing ring.
Everybody got something to sell.
I mean, not necessarily. They just want to knock each other off. They just want to argue. They don't want to come to a conclusion. And if I'm talking about if you ever watch a panel show and people get on a specific topic, the next retort is something personal.
Definitely. So, some ad hominem that has to go in the mix to add to a potential conflict.
Right. So it's like
it's super disingenuous, bro. When you break it down like that, it's super disingenuous.
It's a pattern. Like, I guess I'm autistic, so it's like
you right. I'm autistic too. Like I think you got to slow it down and break it down into compartments. Otherwise, you're gonna lose it.
Right. If you ever played a game on this shit, it's like women say having a boyfriend is embarrassing. Let's see how long they stay on that topic, or if they even get to that topic.
Yeah, let's count the second.
Myself in a situation where somebody can weasel into my personal life and find out what's going on, because me personally.
And I would say though, the fact that you gotta hide your relationship is you feel embarrassed by it.
Super facts. Like, you ain't gotta call that nigga your boyfriend, but the fact that you don't want to be seen in any vicinity looking like there are relations between you and the guy you are with,
you embarrassed.
It's like concealment to me, right? Like, lie by omission. Right? Like, I'm not gonna tell you I'm fucking this nigga, but I'm fucking this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Or it could be something in reference to an ex or something outside of the relationship.
You're alluding to the fact that you don't want this necessarily known on Front Street.
Yeah, but you getting busted wide open on a Saturday. And on a spiritual level, that's why the situation is so fucked up.
And that's all shadow work right there.
Right. Talking online like, I don't gotta let niggas know I'm in this relationship.
Yeah, but I'm busting it open for a real one, right?
Because I might get into another relationship, and I don't want y'all to think that I had all these.
And I don't want my potential husband in the future to see me doing it. Listen,
you hide me. I'm hiding. If you treat me like a secret, I'm gonna be a secret.
Yeah. You got the right presence of mind to hide me, but the fuck? That's super manipulative, but I'll digress.
Yeah, I just wanted to throw that in there.
Personally, I don't matter who. I could be with a booger bear, and if I'm with him, it's gonna be some bum that's gonna try to take him, and it don't matter how much.
So let's really dig into this, because that's the second time she alluded to that. I don't know if she meant to allude to that, but something tells me she's not a part of the immediate sisterhood, right? but she again has alluded to the fact that women aren't necessarily, dare I say, genuine when it comes to dealing with men who are connected or with other women. Like that's her second time alluding to that, right?
I mean, I feel like she's oversimplifying it because there would be multiple components to the type of nigga she's dealing with.
Yeah, but she's
His
alluding to it
consciousness.
because that's probably a psychological arrested development point for her, right? Like,
Yeah, because it's people that's actually married, successfully married. So you would then say all of those successfully married people got slews of hoes,
right?
running
Just throwing themselves at those men.
fucking the men. And the reason why these men is just fucking so outrageously is because they married. And of course, in a fucking movie, that is an interesting plot.
Yeah, the Gatsby, the fuck, like,
yeah. Like in this grand scheme of things, right? If your girl got 100 girlfriends, maybe 2 might want to fuck you just because, right? But for the most part,
and all,
yeah, you know, like attraction and like you gotta just fit, right? But the majority of, as a man, your ways of getting pussy thrown at you is just very unlikely. So
very unlikely.
I feel like her phrasing is just like
super specific. That's what makes me think it's a trauma point.
Because it happened to her before, so therefore,
specific, bro.
Yeah, so you really inflating the shit, like all these niggas,
it can only come from that one area, right? Women ain't shit, and they trifling behind your back, right? Like it couldn't be because the nigga probably wasn't that attracted to you, and his eye was open. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. It could have been totally he was just a free dick giver awayer. And
like that's how you got him, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He picked that nigga up off the sidewalk and got mad because that nigga was on the sidewalk. Like the fuck?
And I'm not gonna say like you fall into the bracket of I will smack anybody, but it's like in reality, nobody is trying to have sex with your dude for real. Like because you with him.
Like
the reality, if your nigga wanna fuck other girls, it's because he is a motherfucking creep. Like he give it up like that.
Bitches got up today and specifically sought out your nigga.
No.
No.
Because he with you. And you posted him on social media.
Like
now the hoes is in his DM. No.
The amount of delusion that is in that. Just that thought.
No, post that nigga, man. Show that nigga that.
Please do. Listen, if you believe in the T app, post that nigga. You might get some tea that you didn't necessarily wasn't gonna get any other way.
And they fucked up with the T app because they didn't let dudes on there. Niggas wanted to let y'all know that they was fucking niggas too.
Yeah, niggas wanted to let y'all know that some of these niggas is down low. Right? Like some of those feminine qualities that you notice that you brush to the side, right? Some of those are things that actually came to fruition with other dudes, right? Like
R.I.P. to
T. fucked up by not letting the dudes in on that app because the dudes would have let y'all know what the dudes was really doing.
Yeah, Jeremy, let me tell you about
Listen, Jermaine is not really Jermaine. All right?
I call him Fee, but anyway.
Yep. I call him first one up. Okay.
Yo.
He could be sleeping on my couch for all they know. And if I got him, they want him. So I'm not posting nothing on the internet. So is it embarrassing to have a boyfriend? Well, for me at my age, no, I'm not putting it on the internet. I wouldn't say it's embarrassing. I would say it's irrelevant.
But when
see, See? Then why would the average person be okay with taking any conversation about relationship talk from you? You are on a panel talking about relationships, giving your opinion and insight. Yet you are not only reluctant, you are evasive and adamant about withholding your actual personal relationship information from the people. Like that doesn't even, where does that work at? Like, I'm not going to the car dealership and asking that nigga to pick my fantasy team, right? Like, I'm not showing up. I'm not showing up at the restaurant and telling that nigga I need to know where I should buy my next plane ticket. Like, it doesn't. Yeah, that shit weird to me, bro. That's weird to me.
I mean, it's like in being indoctrinated and then living in a world where feminist ideologies kind of just run rampant within the society. And what do they say about Black people? Who do Black people vote for as a majority?
1000% Democrat.
So, our political swayings is like everybody get a voice, everybody get a say. And so we was raised like that. And when we try to get a footing, well, basically when you hear people talking, that's part of the democratic ideology. It's no real standard.
Yeah, it's all of their talking points, all of the echo chamber talking points. There's nothing original.
It's just creating since it is this way, she have her ideology and she think it's valid, but when she get into a relationship and it don't manifest the way it's supposed to, it's going to be the man's fault, as opposed to accountability, figuring out the things that men is even into, like, and really kind of suit yourself and fix yourself to that man to make sure that man have a wonderful relationship. In 2025, women is not really thinking about it in a way of them being adders to the guy. So if you listen to what she's saying, she's basically saying, like, I'm just worried about who trying to fuck this nigga, as if letting you know the type of niggas that she attract fuckers.
Yeah. She like Ben Stiller in them.
the fog meet the fuckers.
To show other women that they're not alone.
And they're stupid.
Women, men,
and they are stupid. And they get whatever they deserve whenever
one mic.
Well, you interrupted me.
You just had a rant.
Well, I've sat here and listened to quite a few people on this panel.
I thought she was done. She was done. She even okay.
She just wanted.
Embarrassing is the wrong word. It's wrong word. I think it's just irrelevant. I don't think it's anyone's business.
She's saying it again.
Period.
Yeah. You know what it is. You know what you're doing.
I don't want to use anybody as an example on here, but I've been following Anton for a long time, and I had to Google Miss Rita to see what she looked like. Okay,
but that's wait, hang on. But
then you wouldn't follow her for a long time.
About he's very open about the fact that he has a right to do. He needs to post her all the time. They need to do TikTok dances and videos to prove that they're in a relationship. Just know this. We good over here. We don't need.
Hold on. Is she saying that Anton is embarrassed of his girl?
I mean, that was a bad reference point, but I'm going to dive back off of that, right? Like, I'm not going to follow. I don't think that hit the way she wanted it to hit, right? Like, I think low key Rita in the background, like, bitch, why you say my name, right? Like, I don't think that hit the way she thought it was. Now I'm confused though, because is you bigging up Anton or is you talking about
But
You,
hold on. They moving the goalposts, okay? We talking to, remember what I said? Women say having a boyfriend is embarrassing. What did posting a nigga online gotta do with women say having a boyfriend is embarrassing? You see how you can subtly move the goalposts to
Mhm.
now we talk about whether or not you should post somebody online?
Mhm.
And we having a whole diatribe on that. And then we get to Anton ad hominem at the low key ad hominem.
Low key, low key. He
Okay.
like she basically saying like, show your bitch, Anton.
you
That's what she low key saying to me. I listen. I read between the lines, right? Like I don't look at the Matrix lines, right? You know, like the Matrix screen when it had those green things going. I didn't look at that part, right? I looked at the bottom part, the count part, right? Like I looked at the accumulation part, right? I don't care about the buildup, right? Just give me the end point so I can make my conclusion. Yeah, she low key was like, bring your bitch out more, Anton. But anyway.
Anyways.
She confused the point because she changed it from it being about showing your partner to how real her situation is, and I'm just not sure how much that matters, right? Like, why are
Right.
you like honing in on how real your situation is? Like right now, she's in the middle of saying, we good over here." Like, but what
Right.
does that mean?
Right. Right. Cause like usually that means that you're not.
Because you need to point out the fact that you are. People
Right.
that are good don't need to tell you that they good.
Right. They kind of don't
Just are
want
good.
you to, they don't even want you to know. Yeah. So
Yeah, they just kind of like existing, bro. They're not doing nothing else. So
yeah. I mean you gotta kinda like I think motherfuckers need to regulate their emotions sometimes on these panels when they get to
1000%.
talking, they just get so
Mhm.
emotionally charged. And it's like, yo.
Yeah, because look, a couple deciding not to post one another is one thing,
Mm-hmm.
right? The
Mm-hmm.
idea that posting one another is a bad thing or a good thing is a totally different topic.
Yeah, that's what we call moving the goalposts, so we don't have to address
Yeah,
the topic.
right.
Because let's talk about chicks, right?
Mm-hmm.
They be real into the boyfriend shit for real,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
In real life. They don't be into the husband shit as much.
Bro, they be into playing house.
So bringing this up, saying, is having a boyfriend embarrassing? I imagine that if you into that type of shit, you would be embarrassed.
I would say that the answer is in the question, right? Because psychologically, you know you're doing something wrong. So it would behoove you if you wanted to maintain some level of mysterious virtuosity, right? Within your fucking image, it would behoove you not to tell every Tom, Dick, and Harry that you got a roster of like 5 or 6 niggas that you could call at any wake and win, right? Like it would behoove you not to mention that part.
You ready for a banger?
Whatever, whenever, but it would behoove you not to mention that part while you out in public, right? Like it would make sense, right?
I'm gonna have you examine this reality with me, all right, brother? Come on a journey with me.
No value. Still no volume, bro.
Oh, you gotta let me know.
Oh, I wasn't looking at the screen. I didn't know you had started it.
Cause I'm hearing it just fine.
Nah, I wasn't even listening. I didn't hear it.
Really, I want to get to a point where what you were saying about rosters and these chicks going back and forth. It's these like, yo, you think something is wrong with having a roster?
True. If we can't do that, then there's no point in even having this conversation.
So, like, do you think, like, because you feel that you're not, like, a feminist or whatever, you are better than other women?
No, I don't. I'm a pretty humble person.
Okay, so do you feel that we hate men?
I don't think all feminists hate men, but I do think
hate
that
men?
feminist extremists hate men. And a lot of what you're saying does seem like man-hating behavior.
So standing up for women's rights isn't hating men.
But placing all of the blame on men is hating men, and what you're doing is you're devaluing the stuff that men go through and then the men victims.
What?
Yes.
Girl,
I think it's the way you're saying.
Yes, exactly.
It's not like you're specifically saying that, like, oh, all men are this and all women are great. It's just the way that you've come into the conversation, how you discuss things. It seems like you're leading more to, like, men suck completely.
I mean, I do think men suck. I think a lot, because of the patriarchy, a lot of men have arrogance and they mistreat women. Do you agree?
No, I don't agree.
So you think men don't mistreat women?
I'm not saying that. I do not think that a majority of men mistreat women.
So
I do not.
Why do you think there are phrases like, ugh, men suck?
Because I think women are petty and dramatic.
Okay, so just because, like, you're going against other women doesn't mean, like, men are gonna choose you.
I'm not a pick-me. I'm married. I'm already sold. I'm off the streets.
The streets?
Yeah, where all you are.
So you think because I'm not married, I'm on the streets and I, like, really need a husband?
You're really bitterly and desperately single, yes. You're obviously not happy. Your attitude does not scream, I'm happy and I love my life.
I don't think this conversation is progressive at all.
I mean, I think my attitude is critical. I'm critical of the world. I'm not here sitting like, la, 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 everything's all good.
Well, your attitude is a reflection of yourself. And if you don't respect the others around you, then I don't see why anybody should respect you.
I'm not disrespecting stating
You're saying
facts.
men suck.
That's
How is
not
that?
disrespectful.
It really
That's
is.
stating facts about the page. Like,
It's
you're
not a
okay. Well,
fact.
I'm sorry. You're the one that literally just said it's a privilege to carry a man's child, and that
You're
abortion
still bringing
shouldn't be
this
a
up
thing. Like,
3 hours
I mean,
later.
it's a pretty big point.
You're
I've
gonna
never heard it.
You're gonna keep deflecting back to that
That's not
fucking
deflecting.
point.
I'm saying I've literally never heard that.
You're
before.
going way off fucking
Girl,
topic because
that's
you
not even
think
going
you
off
have
topic.
a
Your turn.
point.
Guys.
You guys can go ahead, but just one at a time. Let each other.
Can we please change the conversation? I just don't think either of you guys' minds are gonna get changed. So
No,
I
I
don't.
mean,
what's the
I'm just
point?
interested in, like, having
semantics.
And in
I believe in good faith debate. I am willing to have my mind changed.
I am interested in seeing, like, where this is coming from, because I've never really spoken to someone that thinks this way, especially a woman. So I'm interested in kind of understanding.
I'm wondering why the discrimination and the intolerance for men is appropriate.
You think I'm discriminating against men?
You are discriminating against men, yes.
So by recognizing the patriarchy exists and by recognizing the oppression that men have done to women, I am being discriminatory?
No, you have this delusional theory that everything is men's fault.
I never said everything was men's fault. I said there are certain things that men have enacted upon women.
Okay.
But anytime someone tries to add on to that or elaborate, you rebut it or, like, completely
Because
shut
I
it down.
disagree. It's called just disagreeing with a point.
I feel like
which is the point of a podcast.
Going back to, like, the privilege thing, I can see how that kind of, like, shocked you that she said, but I feel like coming from women who can't have kids, it is a privilege to have a child. I mean, not having a man's child, but it is a privilege to have a child because there's a lot of women who can't do that.
Okay, yeah, but that was not what I was saying.
Your child.
I was saying, I was replying to, it's a privilege to carry a man's child.
You're reporting with irrelevant information because it triggered you and you think that you have a point and you don't.
I do.
You really don't.
I do have a point.
Sure.
Anyways, so what do you define as the streets?
I'm listening to a bunch of girls who got mile-long rosters. That's for the streets. You guys are in the dating scene. You are a part of the sex culture that is on the streets. Because when you're taken off the streets, you are getting married.
So you think? So what about a man that has a roster? Is that okay?
It's really not my opinion because I'm not a man.
But you're defending them very frequently. So I find it hard to believe that you don't have an opinion on that or an answer for that.
I'm trying to figure out why women think that we have the right to tell men what to do and what our expectations are of them when we rarely have any expectations of ourselves.
But you also think that abortion should be illegal. So you're saying you find it hard for men or for us to have expectations for men and what they can and can't do, but you are it's the opposite. You have the opposite belief about abortion.
I'm allowed to have beliefs. I do not have the power to go up to somebody and say that you cannot have an abortion and force them to not have an abortion. I do not have that power, so I can't physically do that.
Okay, that wasn't my point, but
I'm allowed to have an opinion, and I'm allowed to have a political one. I'm allowed to have opinions on sexual reproduction because I am a woman.
Yeah.
So do you judge women that sleep with multiple men?
Yes.
Why? Women that sleep with
opinions on sexual reproduction because I am a woman.
Yeah.
So do you judge women that sleep with multiple men?
Yes.
Why?
Because I think that you are disrespecting yourself and the people that you're pretending to try and have a relationship with.
What if you're just sleeping with them and not having a relationship with them?
Well, I don't see what there is to gain from not having genuine, authentic connections.
So
pleasure.
You can get that from a vibrator. I don't know why you need to go get STDs from a bunch of dudes.
You don't need to get STDs to have sex with people.
Oh man,
That was a long-winded way to get to your point, but I had to. I had to get to that point.
Yo, that is crazy. Yo, what do you think? I'm curious to hear why she thinks a roster is a good idea. I'm curious.
To post whether or not we are getting dick on the regular to make everybody else feel to know or to know that I'm okay. Okay, so
yeah, but why are you making it so personal? Why you
now shampoo? You can say whatever.
Okay, why are you making it so personal? I'm sorry, I don't mean to ask you that. So what I'm saying is, men don't post women because they want other women. It's just that's how it is. You said men don't post they women. It's not because they're private. It's because we trying to get other women. If I post,
that's not true.
It is true. That's true.
That's
What he say?
1,000% true.
Hold on, what do you say?
that's how it is. You should be that. So what I'm saying is, men don't post women because they want other women. It's just that's how it is. You said men don't post they women. It's not because they're private. It's because we trying to get other women. If I post,
What you think?
If I want to get other women, I'm for sure gonna post my girl, either for the 3-ski or for the ski.
That's a sample fact. Right, like this is another scared nigga tactic.
Yeah, I never.
This is a scared nigga tactic right here. I need to keep her to myself because what?
Like I always feel like your girl is your
Yeah.
gateway into other. For if you could do it on the honest side or you could do it on the sneaky side, but it is what it is.
And in its ways, you know, niggas is pet detectives, right? Like niggas can tell if you got real motion, right? and then you got all of these pictures, but you ain't got none of your slice. That's crazy, right? Like,
that's
hey, you
weird.
got a whole online presence, but none of your slice. You got a whole home slice at home, right? A whole, you know what I'm saying? Like, how you got all of this online and none of your shorty with that? That don't even make no sense to me. I feel like as adults, a lot of adults who are basically adults by nothing other than technicalities because of the numbers. Like I feel like a lot of adults have lost the plot. Like niggas be arguing child points and don't even realize they child points. Like, what you mean? Like, I'm not gonna show nobody because somebody else might get it. Like, what does that mean? Right? Like, I'm not gonna let you know I got it because then you might get it. What? That doesn't.
What you got to think of, what you got to say about this. Individuals with psychopathic traits are more likely to engage in casual dating and have higher openness to casual sex without commitment.
1,000.
They may pursue short-term relationships for reasons like boredom, power, or the thrill of viewing sex as a tool for personal gain rather than a means of emotional intimacy. This can be associated with a pattern of frequent short-term relationships. So it's certain grown-ass niggas online with platforms talking this shit like it's regular, and I'm telling you, we not even living right in America, in our culture.
Niggas are serial daters.
Like, we is not even living right because it's niggas in the world right now holding their family down as we speak.
1,000%. This nigga works 60 hours a week and don't bat an eye. You don't hear from him. He ain't got a TikTok. He ain't got a YouTube. Like, this nigga go to work every week, take care of 5 human beings. Like, every day. And there's more niggas than that. There's more people doing that than the shit that niggas talk about on these damn.
Yeah, like a nigga that's out here chasing cheek, posting himself online to get other bitches
He is
on
the rarest.
dating site.
He's the rarest.
He my age. He in his 30s, in his 40s.
He's the rare nigga. Like
he got motion and he out here fucking hoes. Come on, man. Y'all be talking about something that y'all want and y'all really don't even want it because at the end of the day, he gonna be gone.
You fuck around and find out and go to that nigga house off camera. What? Fuck around and find out if you want. Go to that nigga house off camera. These niggas don't be about their life, man. And there's just something about me, right? Because I used to do it when I was in like 6th and 7th and 8th grade. I thought it was cool. I stopped it like my freshman year of high school. But I thought it was real cool. I thought it was a thing. But then there's another element to it, like the always looking the best, right? There's another element to that doesn't necessarily lend itself, dare I say, to masculinity, perhaps, right? And so it's hard to get to a place of braggadocious or better than thou. Like it's hard to get to that place as a man, and you got a perm, right? Like it's hard to do that, right? At least for me, the way I think about it, and the incessant need for people to show off, it just doesn't ring the way I think they think it rings for me, right? Like I don't think that hits the way that they think it hits. And when dudes do it so much, it's weird to me. What say you, big bro?
Yeah, I mean, it's really the same. I think it lends itself to a certain form of mental illness that goes unchecked because of how the society uses fiat currency to prop up a mental illness perpetuated by the incessant use of fiat currency to attract certain things and certain experiences to make you think that you are better than, and all of this is existed on like this fake high horse that's not necessarily there. So when people speak, they speaking from a point where they kind of not as studied in all areas of life as one needs to be, versus just focusing on just the material side of things, which is cool, right? It is a part of life, but say for instance you want a relationship, you'll be on these panels forever talking about shit forever because you can't get a girl to be with you, and it's bitches that look amazing can get any nigga, but know that they can't sustain a long-term relationship.
Not one.
Because it's mental, it's emotional, it's spiritual. And it's like, man, I could sit here all day, every day, and be the fucking love guru for real. Because it's like it's easy, right? But you're gonna have to incorporate all different levels of consciousness to attract something real. Because how the fuck you think that you going to attract somebody with material things? Right? You do attract people with material things, but why you don't think you attract people with mental things or emotional things or spiritual things? You don't think that you can attract people through a pure spiritual mean?
Look, there is a overwhelming proportion of single, really good looking women. And the way the patriarchy got it set up is, right, like, because all of these women look so good and got everything going for them, but are still single, the way society frames it is, it's men's fault. Right? Like, it's men's fault that all of these women are single. It's men's fault that all of these catches haven't been caught. Right? Like, that's the way society frames it.
No, but see, the thing of it is that a woman knows that she is cunning enough, and women have been cunning enough throughout history to say, you know what, I'm gonna swallow my pride and I'm gonna just get married. We talking about something much deeper than that, to whereas you are beautiful and yet and still, even though it's a level of I'll swallow my pride and I'll just accept it, that you either going beyond it or you can't reach it through a level of technology in reference to social media.
All right, so can we not for shits and giggles, but for shits and giggles for our people, for the collective, can we decide right now in front of the people in real time, we're gonna get rid of the camouflage, right? Can we tell the people that your real relationship ain't got shit to do with happiness, love, and feeling good all the time? Like, can we tell the people that? Like, is that a thing that we can say realistically, because it doesn't fit inside the collective echo chambers that exist online within the fake red pill, blue pill, purple pill, whatever communities, right? Like, it doesn't fit in there to tell people that if you go out for a relationship in the search of it and your premise is happiness and love, you already fail. Can we tell them that from the start?
I think we started off this conversation with a 90% liberal stance. So if I present a fact to you that is going to lead to something, then it's not going to be ingested in a way that you think it is, because in a liberal mindset, our people are 90% liberal, men and women across the board. A liberal mindset says, I only want shit to be done and built and completed. And if it's already to the point of no return, I'm going to complain about it. But never, ever will I ever create anything from the ground up. What did Obama create? What ground up project that he created that we just in love with?
Obamacare? None.
None. Niggas hate Obamacare.
Niggas hate that.
Niggas shut down the government because of Obamacare.
Niggas is ready to start a war over Obamacare.
So that shit's crazy. We talking about a democratic regime that have done nothing besides complain for ever since the 2000s have existed, really. So all I'm saying is, if this is the mindset of our people politically, when you trying to reiterate something, I feel like you're just going to have to implement a strategy.
Yeah.
Right.
It's gonna have to be something that's focused in on with so much emphasis that it's gonna have to have repetition behind it. Otherwise, you're just talking to talk.
Right. And you would either have to agree or disagree that logical fallacies exist.
Facts. Well, you got that thumbnail? You can put it up.
Appeal to emotion is a logical fallacy that persuades an audience by manipulating their feelings instead of using rational arguments or evidence. So when people can get on these platforms and just say shit, they don't really care about the facts. So if you're listening to it and not understanding, and when I say this is probably like everybody that been talking to us in these past couple of years, they just been trying to make us feel certain shit. It attempts to evoke emotions like pity, fear, or pride to win an argument. Often making the argument flawed when emotions are used in the place of sound reasoning. While emotional appeals are common in marketing and politics, they become a fallacy when they substitute for evidence, obscuring a lack of logical backing.
That's crazy.
That's not true.
That is true.
Don't lie on my name.
That's true. Yeah, because I
don't know, would ladies fuck with a nigga that, like, who is gonna fuck with a nigga that's just posting, that's like, that nigga could be a serial killer. Like, you don't really know. Nigga having a girl is a proof of concept. Let's keep it a
buck. Let's keep it a buck. You got somebody else you could go to for confirmation.
Even you heard about what happened with like Summer Walker?
Nah, what happened? I ain't hear.
Well, I'll pull it up right quick. Her girl, she wanted to be a side piece to.
She wanted to be in the throuple.
Yeah, but the girl kind of just like leaked it online to kind of
us type shit.
Yeah, and now Summer Walker got online like, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? This is just what it is.
Yeah, I did see one where she said she sleep with him like 3 times a year.
Can you hear it?
No, I can't.
All right. Because if chicks kept it real, I don't think Summer Walker is like, so Summer Walker ain't no woman now or something. Like, I think this is more normal. Listen,
I just want to be the side. That's what I was saying. Like, I just want to be the side, and I just want you to chill. I don't like him enough to lay up next to him every day. I don't even know how you do it. I'm not going to start talking about him. You know, I'm not going to start talking about him, but you know the things about him. Girl, I don't know how you do it. I was just trying to play my little position. He clearly won't stop, and you know he's obsessive. You can like say that you're gonna leave him alone, and he will just call you back to back to back. Get to call your friends, get to call your manager, get to call your assistant, get to sending stuff. Da 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 da. It's like free money. So why would you just every now and then you just give in? You be like, you know what? Let that take me somewhere. And you know what? I'm actually really glad you did this, because I was this close. I said, damn, I really want to push, and I really want a condo in Miami. But I really kept thinking about it. I was like, I don't know, because you act nuts. And this is what I needed to see. I was never going to get peace in my condo. You were going to tear. I just.
She said she just wants to be the side piece, right?
What? All right, play that dynamic out in real time for the folks. Play that dynamic out. How does that dynamic play out?
Which one?
Is she a well-to-do off woman who wants to just be with a particular man regardless?
She said 3 times a year at best.
And she was asking politely.
She was just putting it out there.
Politely.
Yeah, no malice.
Yeah, like that the old girl on the other side, she might as well just throw the clock in, right? Like she might as well just throw the flag in, right? Like she might as well just give it up now. This woman is telling you she's gonna sleep with your man regardless. Like that's what that mean to me. Right? Like I'm giving you a number for shits and giggles because we online since you put it out there, right?
Nah, but fuck that though. My thing is, why are you going to be mad and not leave? I hate a bitch that's mad and staying. If you gonna be mad and leave. You can't be mad and stay.
That's why you know it's disingenuous, because her vitriol is for the woman. It's not for the nigga she laying down with.
It's intrasexual competition. We can get into that at one point in time too.
I wasn't finished.
Okay, we'll finish and then I'll say what's something.
I wasn't finished. I wasn't. Go ahead. Thank you.
Finished. You never finished.
Yeah, but that's the problem. But you got it. But you got a harsh mouth. You should get more feminine. You should be more feminine. You acting like a dude.
Hey, shampoo. Hey.
Nah.
I'll take.
Jazz, shut up.
Come on.
She's being hurt like a woman.
Yeah, but be more softer.
I don't have to be soft for you.
Yeah, not for me. For niggas looking at you. My wife is.
I'm just trying to figure out what she getting out of all of this for carrying on with that disposition. Like where'd you get it from, mama?
Yeah, it's super out of place, but I think like this is one of those things where she's like using this as a conduit, like a spiritual avenue for her to get out her misplaced dysfunction. Like this ain't the place for it.
Right. Because she wouldn't be acting like this if you saw her at the Kroger's.
Like this ain't got nothing to do with the price of tea in China.
And if you seen her, if you went on a first date with her, she'd be all sweet and well-to-do, but then you piss her off one time, and this is what you're getting, because it's like conditional submission, and that's a very scary thing in reference to dealing with people, is that they can love you today and hate you tomorrow, and you don't necessarily know how they coming, because however they feeling on the inside haven't really been processed, and they can just they friend one day, they enemy the next, and this is just who they always been, but you ain't never see it. It's like a wolf in sheep's clothing.
That's a fact. But it's never going to be one of those things where even if you recognize the discrepancies the other party is going to necessarily be willing to acknowledge.
Nah. Crazy.
Soft. He talks soft.
Well,
She
you should
talk
bring
like
her
that.
on the show then. Or are you gonna share her with the world? I don't think so. So with that
Why would
being
I
said-
share with the world? She
Exactly. Why would you do that? Are you embarrassed to have a wife?
No,
Go
I'm
ahead,
not
share her on the
embarrassed.
internet. Bring her up. Let's see her.
I'll bring her up. She looks good. She look good.
Don't worry about me and my masculinity, okay?
I'm saying
it's tapping on your nerve, your feminine nerve. Don't be a beta tonight, okay? Please.
I get my nails done. I get my eyebrows done. I'm female. I'm still a man. I'm all man.
What are we talking about? But that's good to know.
Now people gonna get annoyed with me. I'm just telling her to be a little more
Annoyed
feminine.
with you. You are clearly annoyed with me, but
I'm not.
And that's
You mind me of Rose.
That's spot on. That fits. Rosie O'Donnell fit. Like, she couldn't possibly know him that much to want to go through that much, right? Like, really? Certain people could justify an argument no matter what, bro. Like, no matter what.
Is it given?
It's a given, bro. Oh, this motherfucker had it coming. This motherfucker think I'm stupid.
Is they the same?
They're the same, bro. They're the same. That's shit crazy, bro. That's shit crazy.
She took it aback at this point.
Yeah. You think she even thinks she going too far? Like, she never even had a second thought in her mind. Like, yeah, I'm going too far. Like, you think she had that thought yet?
No, I think it's a sickness, man. That's like it's normalized because it's never checked.
Mm-hmm.
It's never. It's like with Patrice O'Neal, he would be like, "Man, it's a sickness in you." Right, because it's like this was in 2015, 2014, 2013.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was speaking to this, and at that point, motherfuckers literally killed him. Kevin Samuels, he was the second person that came along and noticed the sickness in our women. You know, just this arrogance and this kind of like, all right, we are invaded by a foreign government. I will align with the foreign government because it means that we're going to destroy the country ever so slowly over time.
My nigga, they picked the bear over us.
I mean, the gender war is diabolical,
bro.
It's a diabolical war, man.
They picked the bear over us, bro. I cannot.
And so, like, you would listen to somebody who tell you, "Girl, if these girls, they'll pay anybody to talk to them," and they'll be like, "Well, I'm gonna have sex with both of these guys, girl. Go ahead, fuck them, fuck everybody, girl. It doesn't matter, girl power." And they don't know no fucking different. They just thinking like, "Well, I respect this lady, and she giving me positive information." But it's like a trickle down effect into a world that people have not done their research on.
They think positive affirmations is good enough for negative actions.
Or that CIA is behind feminism.
Yeah, that too, that mainly. But yeah, I think they ultimately think like they could just be positive after they do something bad and everything would be okay.
Because that's literally what it is. You know, it's like, man, it's just like I've seen shit where motherfuckers go to church, pray, and now they back to the same shit that they did previous to. And I just feel like people utilize religion and spirituality to like wash away their negative things that they have done. And my shit is you shouldn't be doing that shit in the first place. But you can't tell motherfuckers that.
There's no such thing as a substitute for whatever it is that you think you did that you're not supposed to tell nobody about. If anything, you're supposed to be honest about why you did that thing with yourself and figure out why it is that that thing actually occurred and happened, and work on that, as opposed to doing all of this shit just so people don't know about that. Like that is ultimately is just a big way to manipulate people in and around what it is that you are not willing to acknowledge within yourself.
Yeah, and it's sad, man. Because it's like it's very simple. You know, it's integrity. So it's like I was telling my son this the other day. He looked at me like I was crazy. I was like, "Why you do that?" He was like, "Because you wasn't there." I'm like, "That ain't no reason to do fucked up shit because I wasn't watching you." He was like, "Why ain't it?" I'm like, "Dog, you gonna have a rough life if you think that you could just do shit because nobody watching you." The nigga that you are, the woman that you are, when nobody's watching, is still the person that you will become.
That's more important than the person that people see when people are watching.
You ain't hiding shit
At all, bro.
like you think you is.
That shit is still on you. And that's what it is, you know, when y'all do this, that's why when people do the performative religious thing, right? That's why it doesn't stick, right? Because you guys think you can just repent and absolve yourself, right? Yeah, like I slept with the football team, and yeah, I'm just going through positive affirmations for this week and not think about it, and next week it didn't happen. Like, no, you still did that, right? Like that was still there. But like, let's acknowledge that, right? Like, not let's jump on to the next fucking thing. Like the disregard and the blatant manipulation on purpose, like because the acknowledgement is lacking, is weird. And that's the problem. Like, you're gonna have to deal with that anyway, whether you want to or not. When you realize you can't keep a boyfriend, it might have something to do with those trains, right? Like it just low key might. I'm just saying. No volume. Matrix fucking with you, boy. I still can't hear shit if you're playing it.
You can't hear?
No.
You gotta let me know. I don't be knowing. I could just hear it.
How you know?
I got a camera and you got a camera.
And
Hold on, what did he say?
Yeah, we cut it. It cut off.
My comment section is to do
Exactly.
You up here with like all I said was be a little more.
Why are you so annoyed with me? I'm just a little woman. Why are you?
Oh, you know, you ain't little. You ain't little.
How you know?
I got a camera and you got a camera.
And
I'm dead. I am dead. I swear to God. I am so dead. I swear to God. Oh shit.
I haven't even finished saying what you had to say.
You need an Ike in your life. You need an Ike in your life. You need an Ike in your life.
I got in my life.
You need an Ike. You need an Ike.
You don't
Ike.
need your what I got.
Hold on, y'all. Let them figure this out.
No, I'm saying you need
you know what happened to Ike, right?
No, I don't know what happened to Ike.
Won, so leave it at that.
What happened to Ike? Wait, just tell me.
You shouldn't be advocating.
Oh, come on. No, I'm asking her a question. What happened with
Why
Ike?
would she need a man like Ike?
Oh, gee, you're not going to
let them figure it out.
No, that's a valid question. Why would I
Nah, she trying to switch it.
So
Listen, you.
Oh, son.
Because you asked me a question, I'll answer you.
Come and do it then.
Oh, see.
Let's hear what he has to say. Why would she need a man like Ike?
You need a man like Ike, minus the hitting. You need somebody to have discipline.
I beg your pardon.
That's not what you meant, nigga. That's not what you meant.
But you need that's what I would tell you.
Okay, well, let me tell you, I don't need a man like anybody because I take damn good care of myself, darling. By myself.
But there was a dude like Ike.
Oh, you by yourself? I want to know what happened to Ike, bro.
I want to know too, but I need.
They lied on Ike, man.
Ike wasn't that bad. I don't know, man.
It made him the face of hitting and beating women, and he hit her like one time, bro.
Yo, I hate how they was acting like white boys was musical geniuses in that movie, and Ike was just
bro. Ike is just as pioneering as motherfucking what's the nigga that they stole rock and roll from?
Elvis.
Yeah, who he stole? He stole Lil Richard and the other nigga. What was the other nigga? Yeah, he Ike is monumental when it comes to that type of sound, that type of club and intimate sound. Like Ike is monumental, bro. Like, yeah, Ike was, I want to say, along the lines of Prince, but probably with a little bit more gangster to him. Ike was special. He got a bad rap for like that one relationship and shit, which is like 2-3 years of his life. That shit ain't right.
Crazy.
Got 2 in the other room. That's none of your business. We not talking. It might be a man.
She just said she was single.
You don't know. You ain't never
no
gonna know. That's you mind your business and just answer the question.
Hey,
Since
he
we
funny,
talking
bro. I
about having
like
a
him.
boyfriend being embarrassing, why don't you tell us is it embarrassing for you to have a boyfriend since you all up in this conversation
Boyfriend, me?
about something that is a woman's question. This is a women's question, and
See,
you
they
are
laughing,
talking way too
but he
much.
talking about
Let's talk about women. Let me give you a secret. Let me give you a secret. Let me tell you a secret. If I spend $300 on dinner, and at the end of the dinner you tell me you on your period, I feel like I cheated.
You ain't never spent $300 on a dinner, so that's
what? Are you kidding me?
Well,
this guy's crazy.
Shampoo ain't broke.
He's funny.
Yeah, shampoo ain't broke. Nigga come for money.
When's the last time you did that? I spent $300 on one by myself yesterday. When's the last?
Oh my gosh.
Bro, what?
Argue, bro. Like that. And that's the crazy shit, right? You don't know.
You did that.
She said she spent $300 on a dinner by herself yesterday.
Yeah, you got an issue with the nigga referring to big in the camera, right?
Oh my God.
I spent $300 on one by myself yesterday. When's the last time you did that?
That's chump change. That's
Okay,
Longhorn.
then
That's
why
Longhorn.
why you feel so cheated if it was $300 dinner? and you
Because
didn't
it's
get no
because I'm telling you how men feel. We go, you in your
What
mind.
does that have to do with boyfriends being embarrassing?
All right,
See,
let
you
me just
talk
tell you
too
this.
much, and
She
you're not
walked
even
him right
listening
through
to
a
what the
circle.
question is here.
The answer to that question is the boyfriend should be the centerpiece in her life, not a secondary thing or thirdary thing. He should be the center
Well, I'm
of
glad
attention.
you're answering the question because the question was asked to women on the panel. But again, you like to interrupt, so go ahead. You know that's what women do, right? So I'm gonna let you handle.
I can tell you
Ain't
what
she interrupted? She has. She's done it a lot.
If I'm talking to a
Every
woman,
chance she got, she's interrupted.
Crazy.
and she said, I want a nice guy, that's not necessarily true. That's something that they think they should say. A lot of people say that they think people want to hear. Oh, I want a nice guy. You know, my last boyfriend, he used to do this to me, and he wasn't this, and he wasn't that. That's to tell the other guy that I know you better not be like that.
What are you talking about? Are you
It's over your
okay?
head. It's over
I
your
fully
head.
understood it.
Are you
Yeah.
Over your
okay?
head. Yes, I'm okay.
Are you sure?
Yes. Yes.
I don't know. You on some you talking about
She's mad because I said you were acting manly, and I didn't mean to be no disrespect.
She wanted to
So
give
what?
him her phone number. I said she want to give him her phone number.
She over there mesmerized.
Yeah. She fixated on the nigga. It ain't even about the topic. Like,
It's just interesting how, like, in these panels, they get to a point where they'll start talking shit. And it's like, what make y'all think we want to see y'all fighting and arguing?
or like this is some battle royale type thing. So I really tuned in to see two people argue that I don't know from a can of paint, and I can give two, shits about. Like, yeah.
This is crazy, man. Which one you want to do next? Do you still want to do the first one?
You pick. I'll ride your wave. You pick.
Well, let's do this one next. But since we on the topic of arguing, I'm gonna just skip to the part where she start going in on him.
Tell me shit that I
It might get your
Attack her. And then
No, what I'm saying is that a lot
let me tell you the type of men I surround myself with. Let me tell you the type of men that I surround myself with. Do you even realize the type of woman that I am? And no, the type of woman that I am and how I move. I actually surround myself with men like Darwin who will tell me shit that I don't like, who actually, I'm gonna be honest. So I'm a single mom because I'm divorced. All my kids are from my ex-husband, and he actually has his own perception of the value that I have toward in society right now, but I still agree with them. I actually agree with submission that's contrary to what most women believe.
Well, why did you get divorced?
I'm not asking you to speak right now. You're going to wait. Now,
Okay. Wow.
The type of man that I also surround myself with is a man like True. True moves in a completely different way, similar to Darwin. So these are the type of men that I surround myself with who have JR. Actually, I haven't been around Real Dope that much. But the fact of the matter is, I surround myself with men who will say, hey, you know what, Naomi, sis, actually, that's not right. And da-da-da-da-da. And I'll be like, you know what? You're right. Even though I don't like it, I will accept it and I will move or remove or adjust accordingly. You want to know why? Because these are the type of men that I will only submit to. You have to be of a certain caliber to teach me. The example I gave earlier.
in what world is it prudent? I think that's the word. That's the proper word, right? Prudent. Yeah. In what world, rather, is it prudent that a woman would feel the need to speak to a man in that manner? I can't hear you.
When she don't find him attractive.
Okay. So he exists amongst those non-existent men. That's the manner that in which she's speaking to him, right? Like super dismissive, right?
Mm-hmm. Watch this video.
Excuse me.
Can you hear?
I hear.
Excuse me. I ain't gonna lie. I thought like you were pretty.
as fuck.
Hey, excuse me. I thought like you were pretty.
No.
What the hell? Hey, excuse me. I thought you were pretty, and I was wondering if I could get like your Instagram. Hey, you dropped something there. This.
No thanks.
Hey, excuse me. Hey. Hey, excuse me. I ain't gonna lie, I thought like you were pretty. I was wondering if I can get your Instagram.
You're ugly as fuck.
Damn, what the problem? Hey, excuse me. I ain't gonna lie, I thought you like pretty. I was wondering if I can get your number.
Y'all, look at this nigga, bro.
Damn.
I think I understand why there is a section of individuals that ultimately end up unaliving themselves. Like, that's how serious that is.
For real.
Right? Like, the psychology that goes into everything that it takes just for one male to approach a woman, right? And everything that one male has to incorporate just to be able to be considered safe in that approach of a woman, right? Like, all of that shit is like a nigga gotta walk on booby traps and stilts to pick up a girl. Real talk. Because anything you do could be deemed as inappropriate or toxic. Anything you do, any gesture, anything. It's your word against hers. And believe all victims. Bro, that's crazy, bro. Can't hear it. These little kids is demons nowadays. Niggas will post that shit 100 times and the fuck? Now that shit is all over lunch period. Like, oh.
I have to be able to be around him for stimulating conversation. You're upset and in your feelings about the fact that you're not the man that qualifies for that. You are not the kind of man that qualifies for that in any way, shape, or form. You contradict yourself consistently. You don't know how to have a decent conversation. You interrupt, which means you lack interpersonal communication skills. Not to mention that when you do finally speak, you end up taking it back to what's wrong with me, why I didn't get this, and excuse behind excuse on why you're not the man that a woman hasn't picked or chosen. And
I
I
have
don't even
never
think,
given.
I don't even think that you even realize that that's what you're doing in the conversation. Not to mention the example that you use, you contradict yourself with the example you tried to put on everyone else. And
I spoke in general.
you have this perception that a woman who makes more money will not submit to a man who makes less. Let me tell you, we do exist.
Oh, this bitch not real.
Yeah, I don't know if she's auditioning. Right? Like, I don't know if
I never seen nobody stand on that so hard.
Nah. Like, I don't know if that's a thumbnail or like that just goes with the show shenanigans, right? Because like her response is not anywhere near warranted for what he said on the front end, right? And I kind of get the feeling like her argument is so well executed and explained and thought out. Like this argument can't go to this gentleman, right? Like this might be a stored argument, right? Like she might already have this in the mental Rolodex because this doesn't fit, bro. This is not how you treat somebody you don't know off the street. Like this is not it.
I think it's a superpower when girls is unattracted to you. They get downloads from the Pleiadians.
Yeah, they get a superpower from it. Unfortunately, it's not the one that they actually try and execute, right? Like they get the reality that they have another one that wants them that they don't necessarily want. But that's not a superpower in the midst of I get to brag about this, right? Like that's one of those things where it's like, okay, that's just not somebody that's for you. The fact that y'all use that as a reason to brag for over people who can't get girls, you know what I mean? Like it's weird the shit that women say, right? Like. What is the purpose of bragging over men that don't get girls? These niggas ain't did shit to you.
Because I think it's kind of like they not viewing it as like that. Like they think a man's sexual exploits is the same as theirs. They don't know like most men don't have it like that. So it's like, yeah, it's just kind of like a misunderstanding, I would say.
Yeah.
But I think like it's easy to be mad at somebody that you don't really see any sexual. Because if a girl don't see you as a sexual option, she don't want to even deal with you or talk to you. The fact that she have to come outside of herself to talk to you is really going to piss her the fuck off because her idea of the type of things that should be happening in her life is to be talking to niggas that's not you. And that's the type of energy she giving to him. Like, bro, I don't even want to talk to you because you look the way that you look. And
I'm just like, you know, on the back end of that, there is a woman out there that thinks exactly opposite of her about him. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like
100%.
Like, but it doesn't benefit her the way in which that she's speaking to the level in which that she's speaking. That it would supposedly benefit someone to be able to read someone the riot act. Like I don't know what that's called, right? What is that? That was a PCOS thing from the hood growing up, right? Tell a person off, right? That the big mama from the hood had, right? Like that spirit, that read a person the riot act or let a person have it. Like that shit. Like what the fuck is that? Like that shit is bro, I'm just supposed to let you just have this fucking out of body, out of mind moment, right? Once you done with this shit, we gonna get back to reality because none of that shit you said makes sense.
It's woven into the fabric of reality at this point, though.
Yeah,
Because there are
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, like once you will pull it up later, that the thing that we started on, what you showed me earlier, that we spoke about, the thing that people don't want to talk about, how we acquiesce to people's emotions when it comes to having these constructive conversations.
For sure.
and who makes less. Let me tell you, we do exist because there are women and there are lots of women. Now we view submission differently, but ultimately, in order for you to gain submission from us, submission is a gift that a woman gives. It is a gift of the mindset and the heart. Majority of the time, you're not putting in the work to receive it. It takes trust and consistency.
Right.
And
so can I respond now?
I'm not finished. Now, there is a submission from marriage, and then there's a submission from a regular relationship. But submission is still a gift that a woman has to give. It sounds to me like you want to demand submission without the responsibility of what comes along with it and the duty of being a man. You desire control. And you hear that in your conversation when you interrupt me, when you interrupt the men, when you interrupt everyone else. You interject and consistently. That tells me that my femininity is not safe with you. And I can be one of the softest women. I love being a woman. I love being able to boast in my femininity. But I have to now, to have a conversation with you, I have to not be feminine. I have to be just as aggressive as you are in order for me to just get a point out. And no, I won't bust it open for you. And that's why I won't bust it open for future. I can guarantee you that. It's not.
Can I respond? Hold on, she been talking at me. Let me respond to that.
You do 45 seconds.
It real quick. I'm just gonna be real smooth. So it sounds like her femininity is conditional, y'all. That's one. Secondly, right? I was making a general point to the topic. I did not get personal with specific me or nobody else on the platform. That's second. Third, when you talking like this, ma'am, you divorced that guy that's like true Darwin, because you no longer with him. So somehow he went along with the divorce. So you might show your true colors. That I didn't interrupt you. I don't want this one.
Is he on the street corner?
I don't know. He looked like he was in an apartment complex building. A Motel 6 stairway.
He in front of the incinerator. Oh my God.
That exit is to a side door.
Yo, I'm dead. Yo.
I know a Motel 6 when I see one.
Yo. He's arguing with niggas got arguing crackheads on YouTube live.
Yeah, it get like that sometimes.
Yo, I'm so dead. Yo, that is crazy.
I mean, it's like this though, like we don't got no sense of order when it comes to like love, because love is just this emotional thing that motherfuckers is waiting for. And it's like people is gonna waste their whole lives waiting for somebody to just agree with them, bro.
Mm-hmm. And I think part of it is a lot of people seek love and opportunities and things in that nature with relationships. And I think by placing love as the goal is a misstep, right? Like love can't be the goal when love is supposed to be the engine that keeps y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like that's supposed to be the thing that keeps y'all together, keeps y'all going. That can't be the end goal because once you get to that point, you ain't got nothing else left for anything else if that's the end goal. Right? Like what is your strategy for past love? Right? Like what is your strategy for if you get the happiness that you seek? Right? Like if happiness is the thing, right? Like this is why the happiness argument is bullshit. This is one of the millions of reasons why the happiness idea is bullshit. Right? Because after you get your happiness, what's next? Is it just endless happiness and you ain't got to do nothing else ever again? Or is it happiness and then I might have to do some things to get back to this point again? Right? Like life don't work that way, where you just wake up every day and you're endlessly in love and you're endlessly happy, right? You're endlessly satisfied. You're endlessly pleased. Like you just got everything that you could possibly imagine. Like even if you get all of those things, what is the strategy for after that? And I think that's the issue. You think you could think the grass is greener, and guess what? Let's just give you that, right? The grass is greener over there. All right, now what happens when you get there? Like that's always my question. That's why desire sucks to me, right? Like lusting sucks to me. Because after you get to the mountaintop, nigga, what's next? You got to do it all over again. Fuck that, nigga. Right? Like,
I just don't. It's like love is not an emotional thing, and I think like if I never like for it's been a long time in all of my relationships, women might even feel like I don't have no emotion or like something wrong with it because I'm not validating the bullshit. Like it's not to say that I won't be happy. I'm happy when you doing something productive or like you in a positive state of mind. If you gonna wake up and for whatever reason not act like the world will revolve around you, then I'm not going to break up with you. I'm not going to be mad at you, but I'm not going to be happy that you being delusional. I'm only going to be happy when you consider yourself and everybody around you because that is just what it is. So everything is a conversation. Everything, any type of emotional thing that a girl is going through, like
has to be addressed.
I don't care.
Has to be.
We're gonna like I see that you crying and all of this type of shit, like you being highly emotional.
Yeah.
But I'm just using words.
Let's nip that in the bud right now, though, right? Like let's do that right now. We're not gonna let this simmer and fester and you let this ruminate within your emotional fucking roller coaster and then come out on the other side of this thing and then try and address it. Let's talk about this right now, right? And let's get in the habit of that, right? Let's get in the habit of reinforcing that as opposed to this is happening and I get used to pushing this down or holding this back, so to speak.
Because I mean, it's always real shit going on, especially if it's kids involved. Like, who wants to be the fucking parents or the fucking adults that's watching the kids got to watch us argue? Who wants to be that? You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to
the two people that are out of sync in public, right?
Like,
y'all
just
taking each other to y'all taking the kids to the grocery store, and y'all not on the same page of what cart to grab, or you know what I'm saying? We going to self checkout, or we going to the register. Like y'all not, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all out of sync in public. Who wants to be that for their kids?
It's nuts. But this was about this is an interesting conversation for sure.
Accountability. And whose turn is it?
We will see.
No volume.
Can't hear?
Nope.
I agree. I think that there's like an implied victimhood when it comes to women. Facts. Especially in relationships. If a relationship ends and you don't know nothing else about it, first thought is, well, what did he do to end it? If a man cheats, he's just a horrible person. How can you disrespect your relationship like that? Woman cheats. Well, what did he do to make her cheat? Parenting. If a dad's a horrible dad, he's not in the kid's life. Oh, you're deadbeat. He this, that, he da. Woman's a horrible mother. Whoa. Big Mama did the best she could. Right? There's an implied victimhood, and because of that, we've been kind of programmed to like see women and like not hold them accountable. That's why even when we were discussing like holding them accountable for things within a relationship, if she starts crying, most men be like, okay, you know what?
Shut down. Yeah.
You got it. You see what I'm saying? Instead of like, no, finish the tears. We're gonna get back to the shit we was talking about. But again, there's implied victimhood, like she's the weaker vessel or whatever, so we kind of treat her like that. Even as kids, like if a boy does something wrong, we get dead on his ass. I see young boys getting punched in the chest and all types of shit to like make him tougher. Little girl do something wrong, somebody raise their tone to, whoa, don't talk to my baby like that. Who the hell is you talking to? You know what I mean? So it's an implied victimhood. It starts young, and then, you know, we expect them to have accountability as adults when they never practiced it at a younger age.
Now, does these thoughts go hand in hand, though? If we're pushing for a lot of men to be leaders, and we take pride in that leadership, and we also chastise women for not necessarily following said leadership in relationships, is there some sense of, okay, well, those two things go hand in hand? There should be less accountability on this partner because essentially they're not the leader in the relationship. So when you're talking about the relationship failing, what did he do? Is that part of what comes with leadership in a relationship?
Yeah, like
absolutely, nigga. Why'd you respond to that? You should have said, no, nigga, that's bullshit. Cause the onus is not on the leader.
No, there's no way. And I got straight simp vibes from that response. Like there's no way. That was a straight down the middle example with perfect, tangible, substantiated evidence while he was explaining his point in the beginning, right? I don't know what these niggas is talking about.
the first woman to ever apologize to me sitting right behind me. Y'all can't see her on camera, but my wife is back here. And let me ask you this, man.
Apologizing is not taking accountability. Apologizing.
That's number one. that's number one. Can we start there?
Like, I gotta just see what's the difference real quick versus accountability.
No,
they're the same thing.
An apology is tantamount to an acknowledgement, right? That's like saying, all right, I'm acknowledging I did this, and I want you to know that I'm acknowledging I did this. But accountability is you acknowledging you did that, making recompense for it, and then changing said behavior behind it, right? Like it's not, I apologize, don't you forgive me? Like that's not how that works.
Yo.
Like there's a level of recompense that has to come in between there for that to be reciprocal, right? Like if I do something wrong, I have to not only apologize to her, I probably got to get a gift. Then I got to have a conversation and explain why I did what I did, and then I got to change the behavior and make sure I don't do it going forward. Like Don't I gotta do all of those things? Or am I tripping? Am I tripping?
If you're the leader, how could a private keep you in check?
Yeah. Yeah.
If you're the general
Mhm. Mhm.
and you going to the restaurant after roll call,
Mhm.
the
You're
fuck
not
the
gonna-
fucking
you're not
private
You're
gonna
not
say
gonna be
to
the
you?
last nigga that eat. Yeah, yeah.
Has anyone ever offered you an apology?
Man, listen. Women apologize. The apologies that I be getting is, I apologize for how you made me feel.
And the apology that I've gotten is, so you want something to eat?
Right. I know, like, hey, but you know what? Not to take it there. You know the best type of apologies.
You want some head?
Yeah,
You want some head?
yeah.
And
that is
why y'all fail to hold women accountable, because you think
with your penis.
That's right.
What is so beautiful, what is super cute, it's super cute, it's super fucking cute, right? Is that this whole entire conversation I have not heard. You would not have thought there was a woman on the stage, right? Like you would not have believed there were women present, right?
Because the conversation was on women accountability.
Oh, okay. Like you pointed that out, right? Like I just thought I didn't even remember that there were women there.
They've been on mute for like the first
but
3 minutes.
it's really cute that, or maybe it's just me, but it's super situational that the spot she decided to talk on was right when we got to men's accountability.
I would say I would feel like she may have weaponized sex a time or two in her day.
Facts.
That I be getting is, I apologize for how you made me feel.
And the apology that I've gotten is, so you want something to eat?
Right. I know, like, hey, but you know what? Not to take it there. You know the best type of apologies.
You want some head? You want some head?
And
That
is
why y'all fail to hold women accountable, because you think with
I can't get over this.
So that's her second point, which is just like her first point, right? Like her second point is doubling down on her first point.
The apology that I've gotten is, so you want something to eat?
Right. I know, like, hey, but you know what? Not to take it there. You know the best type of apologies.
You want some head? You want some head? That is why y'all fail to hold women accountable, because you think with your penis. An apology to you guys and accountability to you guys looks like solving your sexual desires and pleasures. And so then when problems escalate and they get to the next level, and
I don't ever I never was in my truck thinking like, man, when I get home, I hope my girl suck my dick. I was thinking, I hope she have a plan, or I hope she willing to work with me, cause like I'm really thinking about life. I'm not thinking about fucking if I'm married to you. I think that's her level of dealing with men for real.
Sorry if I'm sound like a little bit far away, but I'm making a cup of coffee. If I'm going to be straight up 1000% honest with you, big bro, we talked about this in pregame. That is some of the lamest shit I have ever heard in my life. A nigga that's like, oh, you fucked up, so give me some head. Listen,
that is not solving a problem, bro.
Yeah, like real niggas don't do shit like that. Like that's not a real nigga thing. And I swear to God, boo. Listen, I'm saying boo like figuratively, not literally. Like women, I swear to God, I apologize for all of the real niggas and niggadom. Like I swear to God, if the niggas you experienced in your life weaponized accountability for sex in your relationship, that shit is weird to me, and I apologize. I swear to God. That's weird, bro. That's weird, bro. Like, you that thirsty nigga, you with a girl, supposed to be able to have sex anytime you want, But every time you get something extra or special from her, you want that to be sex too? That's weird to me, bro.
Yeah, that's insane, bro.
Now this woman only knows how to cry or only knows how to come and serve you sexually. It's not good enough, but that is the behavior that you groom because of what just came out of your mouth.
True.
So what? Whoa.
Yeah,
Letting women not be accountable. I have. How she got there? That being said, I believe in letting women not be accountable. I have a woman.
Yo, what the fuck this nigga just say? I'm gonna rewind this to make sure.
That being said, I believe in letting women not be accountable. I have a women or children aspect of.
Holy shit, man.
This shit getting worse.
Listen, this is the type of nigga that is wrong with the world. Like this nigga right here. Like, what's his name? Mr. What?
He need to let it go.
Yes, please.
He said, hold on, I'm gonna rewind it again because I can't believe he said what he just said.
Racial tactic. It's just that you're saying that these two get manipulated easily. I want to know how she got there. That being said, I believe in letting women not be accountable. I have a women or children aspect of it, and I'm.
Dog, what?
Holy.
Well, you shouldn't. You shouldn't just not let women be accountable unless you're telling me you don't believe what rights you're talking about those.
Specific that women are actually children, but women are the children of our society. Like we are all ran by men, right? Just the world, right? It's called patriarchy, right?
What? So what does that make the children in our society then? Many children? Like, listen, I
don't know, man. I feel like he got some pussy doing this a couple of times.
That's my problem, right? Like, it's too many niggas like that nigga walking around. It's too many niggas like that nigga walking around in these streets. And you know why? Because that nigga got a roster with like 8 or 9 bitches, right? He got 3, 4 families, right?
Eating it up.
Right? He's the Rolling Stone that they were talking about, right? The fuck? Out of here, bro. Of course he don't hold no woman accountable because he want to be able to do whatever the fuck he want to do. There's no such thing. That means you've never loved a woman. Let me be clear, right? Big bro, if you've never held a woman accountable, that means you've never loved a woman.
Or you ain't never been in a relationship before. You've been in a emotional filled fling.
Yeah, you've been in an infatuation.
You've been on a fucking whirlwind and
love bomb. You was love bombed. You was love bombing. That's what you was doing. You was love bombing.
Like, I feel men honestly think that if they are showing off giving off emotional attention, that's going to sustain a relationship. But when those emotions change, what is the solution?
What is the regulation point that will allow you to maneuver from one level to the other, right? Because this is cool while we feeling good. That's what the bro's saying, right? Like, this is cool while we feeling good in the moment.
She happy with you. She likes you. You're cool. Her kids like you. All of this shit that motherfuckers are saying when the shit is good. And when the shit break to the left, oh, girl, I can't believe this, and he did that, and he did this, and he did that, and he did all.
That's the first time you say no, right? Like, what happens the first time you say no for real? Right? And she can't.
Or what happened? No, what happens when she get a backup plan?
Yeah, what happens when she goes around your no? And that go around just happened to be another nigga.
Just so happened.
Just so happened.
Just so happened. I don't know. Just fell out of a relationship.
You said you couldn't do it, or you said no, so I got it from my whoa, whoa, whoa. My little whoopty whoop. How'd that go?
Crazy.
This shit crazy.
So the more we are able to just look at women and just say, okay, my job as a man is to not just provide and protect, but in some type of way for a lot of women, not for every, because we talked about this, to father our women, right? And it's actually a good thing. So to a degree, if your woman is at work, as an example, and this is an example of fathering a woman, your woman is at work, and she's like, I can't believe my coworker's trying to get fired, right?
This nigga is the worst nigga.
The man, you don't really care, because
I gotta skip through him, bro. I gotta skip
Worst
through him.
niggas in the man kingdom. Please skip him.
I gotta skip through him because he's bothering my soul.
He's a detriment, bro. He is not a benefit to men anywhere, bro.
He said, I treat women like children. I don't let women have accountability.
Yeah.
But man,
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck with a grown ass adult. I don't give a hell.
He good for fat people that don't care and lazy people. Like that's what he good for. He not.
Crazy shit right there.
That nigga.
Some accountability. And while I understand why we got there, right? What systems were.
Can't hear.
One of the problems, unless you say that the thing you want to say, which is that you have to say the other part, or you're part of the reason why society is becoming like crazy.
My problem with that is women are adults, and I expect some accountability. And while I understand why we got there, right? What systems were in place to get women there, I understand that. But it's super frustrating inside of a relationship because again, that woman that uses that sexualness.
No, that man that wants it, not the woman that uses it. The man that says, this is what accountability looks like to me.
Again, she doubling, she tripling down. Like there's only small particular points in part where she remembers she has a mouth and she's allowed to speak and that she is a participant on this show. And those times only matter when we're talking about male accountability. That's it.
Crazy.
I want you to give me anything for my birthday. I want you to come give me some head. I don't want anything for Valentine's Day. Just show up in your birthday.
And when she doesn't give it,
And when you upset me, you know that's gonna cost you like 2 weeks with no questions asked, right?
What we're gonna do, first of all, yes, I believe inside relationships, women will use sex as a form of punishment and will period.
True.
And so that does groom a man. And I know that women know that happens. So when you're even inside marriages, some women would put their.
That's crazy how she's gonna just keep saying that this is like men's fault. Like she's not gonna say this is like women have this thing. She's not gonna do it.
And there's no accountability because that. And when we don't acknowledge that, then we say, well, that's because what you groomed. That's the point of this conversation. There's no accountability. Because that is essentially wrong. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that that's right to do. I'm not going to ask y'all, have y'all ever done it? But that stuff happens in relationships. Like, yeah, you feel like you don't need to apologize. Because you know what? I'm going to just give him some. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put it on him. And then that's going to be my apology. I'm going to come cooking some eggs. Hey, you want some eggs and shit?
I am a person who values apologies. I value communication. So with your mouth, I need you to apologize to me. And in return, I'm to apologize. But if in this relationship, this man values sex at that level for every little thing, it's like, if you're dating a woman and she values money and gifts and she does something wrong and she's not necessarily apologizing for it, you're going to withhold the money and the gifts and the treats and the trinkets and all those things. If
that's just dumb.
Hold on.
Why if I do something wrong, you want me to apologize to you? Why, if you do something wrong, we are comparing that to trinkets and gifts?
I am a person who values apologies. I value communication. So with your mouth, I need you to apologize to me. And in return, I'm going to apologize. But if in this relationship,
we talking about you being accountable, but you want me to apologize and then you apologize in return. That sounds disingenuous. but I'll let her.
Man values sex at that level for every little thing. It's like if you're dating a woman and she values money and gifts, and she does something wrong, and she's not necessarily apologizing for it, you're going to withhold the money and the gifts and the treats and the trinkets and all those things. If
It's just dumb on both sides. That's
Yeah, like if you're a dickhead, yeah, you withhold the fucking trinkets. Like, what the fuck? What are we talking about? We're in 6th grade? Like,
I mean, if I'm giving you something, she comparing money and stuff to sex. Now, if I'm giving you something, if I gave you $100, that's not the same as me and you having intimacy.
And what she's describing, low key, big bro, is weaponization, which is what I spoke to earlier when I said it's super specific what she's alluding to, right? Like that.
She putting a price tag on a vagina that nobody has ever even said.
Yeah.
Because at the same time, I still want to be acting like you want to have sex with me.
1,000.
So if you're gonna have to either role play my baby or actually be into it, because if you expect me to be a horn dog for you, you're gonna be sadly mistaken.
That's 1,000%. Like you want to be desired, right? You want.
Yeah, no, I'm
all
not
that
about to
shit,
do that.
but you want.
I'm not about to do that.
You want me to put it on a schedule type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you want me to earn my desire. Like that doesn't even. Yeah, nah. Mm-mm. And I'm not even saying it like this is not even coming from an individual. Anybody listening to this or watching this, be like, I expect things to be equal. No, I am a true spiritual man, right? Like I am not under any fucking illusions that any relationship would ever be equal between me and a woman, right? But what I'm saying is, we're not gonna just act like this portion does not exist, right? Like we're not gonna do this. Like I get the non-acknowledgement, I get the non-consideration, I get the non-respect in certain areas, even though the only thing I really want from you is respect. But I can acquiesce in other areas, right? Like I get all of that. But when we get to this part, like we can't like ignore this part and just be like, yeah, well, because you ain't say sorry. What? Like, what?
Yeah, man. That's and I'm not even the one that's did nothing wrong. That's the irony of it all.
then yeah, it's not right, but that's a manipulation type of help. If you told me
She moving too fast for the Matrix.
both sides are treating each other like children, which is
then yeah, it's not right, but that's the manipulation tactic that's help. If you told me
Shit, giving me the Matrix, man.
I need to hear it out of your mouth verbally, apology, and that's language that we've communicated to each other because that's what you value, that's what I'm going to give you. But oftentimes men
That
do
is
what
not
you
what you
just said. That is
and it goes past value because a lot of times like, the sex is valuable. A lot of men don't know that. They feel fair to even be able to say that. A lot of times y'all know that as women that we are defunct in a lot of ways and communicating things. So there does need to be like a little bit more coming to our side of things to understand he probably not going to say it to me. So I need to spark the conversation.
But to Donnie's defense, isn't that a you issue?
Absolutely.
Isn't that?
Absolutely.
See, let me say something about women going to.
Before we go, because I know where you about to.
Yeah, this shit acting weird, man.
Communicate things. So there does need to be like a little bit more coming to our side of things to understand he probably not going to say it to me. So I need to spark this conversation.
But to Donnie's, isn't that a you issue?
Absolutely.
Isn't that?
Absolutely.
See, let me say.
Relationships know that.
Before we go, because I know where you about to go.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, let's stick on women. And that's the point that I'm trying to say. Every time we're talking about women taking more accountability, it always comes back on what we need to be doing. Instead of women saying, you know what, it may be not right to use the sex thing as a tool in this aspect. Right? Maybe it's not right for me to, when he is trying to communicate, to blame, throw it back on you, maybe cry, demise. Maybe it's not right that I find that maybe he apologizes 10, 20 times more than I do in this relationship. And if that is not a self-assessment, because I don't believe women believe they're adults and they're functional adults in these relationships. And I believe, my opinion, that sometimes some women pick and choose when they want to be equal partners.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
So maybe the question is to the men, right? Is what does accountability look like to y'all from us, so we have a better understanding.
Number 2, second woman only wants to speak about male accountability. Like, just want to reinforce that thing. Let's just drive that thing on home. All right. And she's a psychologist. You wouldn't know it. I don't know if that's real or not. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, only wants to speak to the male psychology of it. Why? Who's gonna have the female voice here?
I don't think it's gonna come. I don't think it's a. I think it's a capacity issue in reference to the mind control, not in a. I don't think it's conscious. I think a lot of this stuff is happening on the unconscious level.
It's repetition.
Yeah. I mean, all the 90s movies, all the music, all of the media.
To give you that sugar vibe, the set. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I'm getting living single vibes from this. Are you getting living single vibes from this?
I mean, that's just a part of the programming at this point. Who we literally are living single. So
when they want to be equal partners.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait, so maybe the question is to the men, right? Is what does accountability look like to y'all from us, so that we have a better understanding of what that is? Because for some women who are, deeming accountability as sexual acts, maybe in her idea of however she was groomed, that's her belief of what she's in alignment with.
You don't have to be groomed to be accountable or to apologize. Like, you could just be. It should be many examples that you have way before you get to a man, to whereas you know how to be accountable for your actions.
Yeah, when your moms or your pops caught you doing some bullshit and they wasn't on that princess shit that day, they let you have it, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, whatever the fuck your name is, like, no, like, not today. Like, they let you have it. You had that one time in your life. At least once.
Should have been way more than that, but it shouldn't be your first time dealing with it with a man.
Not in your 20s and 30s, no.
Nah, that's crazy. If you got a job, you know how to be accountable. Be here at 4 o'clock.
Boss, if you had a professor.
If you had a teacher.
If you had a professor or a teacher, you know what accountability is.
Yeah, so you don't need to act dumb in this instance.
Of what that is, because for some women who are, deeming accountability as sexual acts, maybe in her idea of however she was groomed, that's her belief of what she's in alignment with. But maybe.
Why do you keep saying this? Okay, first off, let's.
Is it sex? What is it, so that woman is communicating your apologetic language and not just whatever her idea is? Because if she had no father or she had no man who can give her the guidance, then she is coming in with the blank canvas, and it is your responsibility to at least communicate that to her. This is what works for me. And if she's willing to put that effort in, I think that is just called a healthy relationship.
For the sake of this argument, we're gonna act as if my apology language isn't head, because it really is. But for the sake of this,
you can't go back to that after you.
Come on, bro.
You're not playing though.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
Okay, so then what is your apology language? What's your apology language?
Man,
that's a great question, by the way.
So
that's the shit that fucked the conversation up.
What's your apology language?
My apology language is head.
No, your apology language is, I'm sorry, I apologize.
Oh yeah, the nuance compartment for apology now. They have their own compartment.
They like the 5 love languages.
Yeah, it's called
that was the apology languages.
Yeah.
The fuck out of here, man, please.
Do I get a book on this shit before I get to the real world?
goddamn,
bro. Niggas is sorely unprepared.
Yeah, we don't stand a chance. It's no strategy. It's all emotion.
Yeah, and how am I supposed to be privy to these rules when these rules change on the fly? Like these rules literally change on a whim.
You really got to go into a relationship with a real life strategy, and you got to be just prepared to combat these emotions and all this weird shit. Because at the end of the day, it ain't really grounded in shit, man. The conversations in reference to them being accountable, and it's like, all right, well, can you teach me how to be accountable? What's your apology language? Why is it barriers to something like, um, can we go on a trip? Well, how we gonna get there? A plane, a bus, a car? Like, come on, let the details take care of themselves. Like, let's talk about y'all being accountable though.
Yeah,
Like,
I think you hit it on the nail when you said strategy, and that's got to be number one. But I think number two, big bro, got to be execution of said strategy, right? And so, as the man, like you have to make sure that your execution is not diverted by emotions, right? Like you got to be willing to execute under fire, nigga. Like no matter what, right? Because when all goes to shit, there's only one person that is going to take the blame for all of it, no matter the outcome, right? There's only one.
You might need somebody that come from some money, that's seen shit, that know that like, yeah, I know it's going to take effort for us to own a house. I know it's going to take effort.
Yeah.
So I'm a be in this shit with you. If you're dealing with somebody that like you, that is in love with you, that have all of this positive critique for their vibe and your energy, if she ruined your life, what's the difference? Because she never even said that she was going to follow your strategy. She gave you a whole bunch of intangible qualifiers. Oh, he look good. Oh, he's sexy. Oh, he this, that, and the third. Was you gonna follow his program? No. Do he got a program? No. He look good. He look sexy. He wanna fuck me for a long time, but for a short time. Because he got other bitches that he gonna fuck because he a psychopath. But that's okay. I'd rather fuck the psychopath and be single than actually have a long-term relationship. This is the world that we living in based upon these ideologies, bro.
Yeah, it's not about how he treats me during the relationship, because the makeup sex gets us through.
Yeah, it's never dealing with actual strategy in reference to the world. And you would have to be in this world in a space where you live in check to check, you barely scraping by, you got a bullshit ass job, or maybe you got a good ass job, whatever the case may be. But the way of life in this country is for two people to work together.
1000%. There is no such thing as one person working and the other person just looking good. There's no such thing.
Especially when you talk about the upper echelon of society.
For a person who just wants to be arm candy, there'll never be a person that will honor you as such. Like you'll get a little bit, but you'll never get that fulfillment that you desire. For the person that wants the best arm candy, but might not necessarily live up to the qualification mechanisms, the grass isn't always greener, right? You might get all the way up there and get that person, and it just might not hit the button like you wanted to. So the cautionary tale within this conversation for me is do not be led by your desires if you're not fully fleshed out exactly why that desire matters so much to you. All right. Like I get the desire thing. I get the unwillingness to relinquish said desire, right? But strategy, like Big Bro said, and if you haven't fully thought out exactly why you want that thing, then you don't really want that thing. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't that's not really yours. You just seen it, and society makes you feel like you're supposed to want it. But if you really want it, you'll create a strategy to go for it.
Everybody don't got a soul, man. You be dealing with these beautiful ass bitches, these beautiful ass niggas that look so good, and they don't even have a fucking soul. And you wouldn't even understand it.
Apology language is just actually apologizing. And here's the thing, I think
I don't even know what the hell is apology. Give me
that I'm not truly sorry for. Hear me out. But I think a lot of men get here. Just hear me out. Maybe y'all can relate, maybe y'all not.
You're not sorry,
I'll
shouldn't do it.
find something in this dilemma that I could have done better. And I'll just find that to say, hey, listen, you're right, man. Like, I apologize because this, I could have did better, blah, 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 blah. I'll find that because I know this is a person I can't.
So this nigga right here is not even dealing with women in truth.
No, he wants flesh as payment.
He said he want head as an apology.
Yeah. So he is a male opportunist, right? Like I wouldn't even necessarily categorize him as a particular male. Like he is a male opportunist, not necessarily a man, right? Where I say like he says the thing that every woman wants to hear regardless of the situation. Like this conversation, let's be clear, started out with talking about the unbalanced dynamics and double standards that exist when it comes to female accountability. He has been adamant about re-steering this conversation back to how that ultimately still ends up being men's fault. So like he is like the worst when it comes to constructive conversation. Honestly.
Yeah. It's unscrupulous, man.
Care about, and they have a real concern. And I don't want to leave this without giving something that I can improve on with this critique. What I am saying is
that sounds like manipulation. Sound like you
I think the men around.
But what does an apology?
Want somebody as eager to find something in my issue to give me an apology on.
But what does an apology look like? Is it I'm sorry?
Holy shit! Like when you ask the definition or the meaning of something while saying the name of it.
I've never been so gaslit in my life.
Holy shit.
What does an apology look like, bro?
Holy shit, man.
What does an apology look like?
Yo.
I don't fucking know what an apology look like. What, bro? If I was like, yo, you owe me an apology, and the chick said, well, what do an apology look like? I would that right there, you too deep or you not deep at all.
At all. And
they both the same thing. You can see how being so deep, you just elude, like common sense is just running away from you. Like you saying,
that's one of those. Either you too stupid to know you stupid, or you in on it. Right?
Like what does an apology look like? Is that your questioning? You can't add nothing to the conversation. She's so disingenuous that she just communicating through through questions.
She's a doctor, no less.
Apology looks like I'm sorry. What the hell? It looked like I'll never. Come on, man. We is not 12.
I'm not gonna do that again. I didn't know you felt that way.
You cannot ask me what an apology. Well, what do you expect me to do? This is when the conversation start off like women have a hard time accepting accountability in real time, bro. This is what it looks like because it's gonna get. Well, what is a girl? Well, why does a girl have to have accountability? And what does accountability look like? And what does an apology look like? Well, why do I have to do that? And
like, when it gets to that side of the gender, it's alien, right? It's foreign over there. You know, if your daughter do some bullshit and you catch her, what you gonna do?
Why is you asking niggas this question like we know what it look like? We don't know what it look like. We ain't never seen y'all do it.
This is an intangible thing.
We don't know. You gotta apologize. What the hell?
Like we can tell the future. Niggas are psychic now. So you want me to tell you what your apology gonna look like or supposed to look like? So you could do it. Holy shit. If you said that to if you told a woman that when she asks you to do something, or
what does checking out the trash look like?
Yeah, or she just expects you to know what she wants. Right? You tell her, all right, tell me what exactly you want. She gonna be okay with that? Is she gonna be okay with that? Holy fucking shit. That the biggest gaslight. The biggest, yo. Yeah. Yeah. There's no way that now all of a sudden, once it gets to that side of the gender spectrum, that this is foreign now. Now you don't know what apology means because you have to do it.
What do you want us to? What does that look like for y'all?
What does that description sound like?
Yo, what? Yo, what? Yo,
like what description would be justifiable by?
I want you to get down on bended knee like Boyz II Men.
It's the Initiates. We back. We are the #1 spiritual podcast on the internet. Align your chakras, gain some knowledge, make more dollars. You are now tuned into scholars. Join the Discord. Be a part of the conversation. The Initiates podcast and the Initiates Nation. Roll up your favorite pack and your best libation. Take some notes or go deep into meditation. The time we share is soul creations.
Enjoy the show.